Good morning, folks. It is Thursday, the 24th of February. This is Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you are all very, very well. All right, today we have got a bit of a bumper day coming up because we are going steak and a half today. That is not the meal, that is £30. So £30 our steak today. We've done one double steak and we've done two half steaks. They were all on Saturdays. Well documented on this channel that Saturdays have not been our day. The first time we're doing an off Saturday increased steak. So it is £30 steak. There's 5 bets. There's lots of horses I like today. I didn't want to leave anything out. So we are going steak and a half, £30 on a Thursday, would you believe? Before we do, we'll do the review of yesterday, and then I'll get on to today's bet. So review of yesterday. Yesterday for the channel was a cracking day. So our best financial day we've had yet. So in 45 days, we had an each way lucky 15, 4 horses, all well 1 and 3 placed, which was excellent. So we'll run through those. So we had our win bet, which were really disappointing. Cartoon and Jerryville. Neither of them won. So first win bet of the week and 2 dots. So that's not a good start for those. All in all, we had five horses run with no return, and it was looking like a dour day. And then it all got good. Then we had the big price lucky 15, which none of them obliged. Mixture between disappointing and not very good, I think would be the way I would describe that. It was worth a go at those prices, but no cigar. And then the main lucky 15 in terms of return. So we had 410 Ludlow. What's up with you? 6 to 1 on the channel. It SP'd at 7, so slightly better price for SP. Most bookmakers, I think, were paying 4. Sky Bet were. I think Paddy Power were. I didn't look at all of the others, so hopefully some of you, got on that one. So it was fourth place. That was the one that was sort of marginal. So if some of you did have a bookmaker that didn't pay the 4 places on there, you wouldn't have got that leg, which would have significantly reduced any return. Then we had 425 punches down Indy Bell. Fortunate winner, I would say. 10 to 1, great price. 10 to 1 on the channel, 10 to 1 SP, so nice and even. There was a horse coming that looked, I think, like it was probably going to win, and Indy Bell would have got second. It fell at the last. So Indy Bell was a fortunate winner, I would say, at 10 to 1, but we'll take it because so often we don't get the rub of the green. Then Kempton, the 2 big prices, duly obliged, both third place, which was excellent. Espresso Freddo. Now, my only real disappointment with this one, so I'm delighted that we won a bet and it was 28 to 1. My disappointment is that the price fell not long after the video uploaded. So I know most people didn't get 28 to 1. You still could have gotten a nice double figure odds. It ended up SPing at 9 to 1. So it really crashed in the market. And so I'm happy for the channel that, from a statistical point of view, it's looking all right. But I know not everybody would have got a decent enough price on there. It was still worth the bet, 9 to 1. But 28 was obviously clearly a lot better. Then 6:30 Critical Thinking. That was 16s on the channel. 11 to 1 was the SP. It got backed into the offer. You could have got 16s up to about half an hour before the race. So that one less price sensitive, although the SP was shorter. So the lucky 15 for that paid 131.46. We had an additional each way double on Espresso Freddo and Critical Thinking, which was another 6.93. So that was 138.39 return for £20 bet. So cracking day, 118.39 profit. It's right at the wrongs of February because we were still tracking behind for February. We're now comfortably ahead. So hopefully we stay like that. One other little minor flag I would say is Critical Thinking. As I said, SP'd at 11, we had it 16 to on the channel. There was a withdrawn horse, so there was a 5p deduction in the pound. Sky Bet don't actually take the 5p deduction in the pound. So Sky Bet have a funny thing, which is a benefit to the customer, would you believe, remarkable, that actually says if there is one horse withdrawn and it's a 5p reduction and there is only one horse withdrawn, they won't pass that on to the punter. So we weren't subject to a rule deduction. Some of you, for other bookmakers, may have been subject to a 5p in the pound reduction. It wouldn't have made a massive difference to the overall return, but it would have been, it would have been a little bit. So just to flag there, Sky Bet aren't applicable to a 5p rule deduction. Okay, if any of that doesn't make sense, write it in the comments and I'll give you a fuller response. So great day in terms of results. Also milestone video, it's the 50th video, hooray! So since we launched 45 days ago, we've done 50 videos, and honestly, I'm so pleased with how it's gone. I'm still learning on terms of what I'm doing on here, in terms of not learning how to bet clearly, and how to pick horses, but how to do it for the channel and how to make the videos for the channel. So I really hope you're enjoying what I'm putting out at the moment. I will continue to do it. I will continue to do it for free. Just because I had a good day yesterday does not mean we're going to go then crack on today and say gonna charge you for my bets. Now, before I do bets, health warning. I am not doing a stake and a half day because yesterday was good. I'm only doing a stake and a half day because today is good. So, but if you go up or down, and clearly I had a good win yesterday. I don't want people to be lumping on extra loads of money just for the sake of it. I'm making this a stake and a half because there's enough horses and good enough prices for me to do that. If you can't afford to do that, then don't do that. Okay, just play along with your usual stake. I'm staking in a half and leave out a couple of the bets. I mean, certainly the last one is the one that probably most people wouldn't bother with. So we'll get onto that one. All right, so bet one. This has got the main horse in today. So bet one, we've got a 4-horse Lucky 15, 127 Southwell Seafern 20-1. Nice price. It's marginal whether it got in the bet or not. Even it is a nice price, but it's a bit more of a risky one than any of the other three. So it just made it in. 457 Southwell Soaring Star 8-1. 5:30 Newcastle Horse of the Day Eponina 33s. It was 28 last night. It's drifted a little 33s. I'm hoping you guys can get on at 33s. Literally, I would take anything double figures. That's how much value I see in that price. So Eponina is my horse of the day, and then 8 o'clock Newcastle Black Currant 5-1. Price has gone in a little bit on that one. For the context of this bet, I'm happy to put it in still. But there's not a lot of value in 5-1. But with the other three, I'm good with it. Sky Bet are paying 4 on all of those 4 races. Most bookmakers aren't. There's a few that will do it on the Southwell races. So a watch out there. It's still a viable bet if you're not putting it on with Sky Bet. But Sky Bet terms are definitely helping on this bet. Particularly Eponina. I would take that bet paying 3 places all day. But they are paying 4. So I'm delighted with that to try and get the extra place if needs be. So we've got 25p each way Lucky 15 and a 50p each way single additional on Eponina. And if any of you are thinking, why, if that's my horse of the day, why am I not lumping on more? Why do I not put it in multiple bets? And the reason is because I don't like to have one horse, literally one horse, being the make or break for the day. So I might really like it, but sometimes I can really like it and I think there's a ton of value in there and it doesn't do anything, and then your whole day collapses because your whole day is built around one horse. So hopefully you can see the way that I do the bets, I spread it. I spread it because then you've got more ability to deal with any variance that happens within the racing. So yes, it's my horse of the day. Yes, it's the biggest price I've got today as well, but I'm not going to lump a load of money on for the channel bets on that horse. Okay, 8.50, bet 1. Bet 2. This is probably a surprise to some of you because you won't look at all these races, but this is an each way Lucky 15 at Sedgefield. So that I found some really nice prices I was happy with at Sedgefield. So the first race, only 5 horses paying 2 places. Bit annoying. Not long now, 8-1. I'm sure that price will probably go. So it might even go by the time the video goes out, which is annoying. But even more annoying is I would love to have got that bet out last night. So you could have got 18-1 about 8 o'clock this morning even. It was 6 runners. A horse got withdrawn. The horse was 5-2 second favourite. I felt like it was going to get withdrawn anyway because it ran yesterday. We had it yesterday anyway in the bet cartoon, and it was Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is it was 18 to 1 this morning, and if there was a 25p deduction in the pound for a non-runner, which there would have been there, that still would have made it about 13.5 to 1. And I knew when the horse came out that they would smash the odds in for not long now. So 8s is good. I mean, anything, to be honest, 5 and above, which it won't go below 5, is fine. But there was a lot more value in there. I was really happy with that, and now I'm still happy, but less happy, if you get what I mean. 220, Kildrum, 14 to 1. 255, Up With Play, 12 to 1. And 440, Your Holiday's Over. And yes, I know that horse is 15 years old, but you know there is ageism in horse racing, as I always tell you. So we're putting it in today. So only the 255, and that's only this morning. Sky Bet have decided to pay 4 places. That bet is absolutely fine anywhere else. So I would put that bet on anywhere. It's a bit mild bonus. They're paying 4 on that 255. The other 2 races that aren't numbered here and here are paying 3 places. So £6 you bet, 20p each way, lucky 15. All right. Bet 3. Okay, bet 3. We've got another lucky each way lucky 15s. This is the third one. So we've got 3 each way lucky 15s today. 3 at Thurles. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And then 1 at Sedgefield. So 230 Thurles, Western Sea, 16 to 1. Really like that price for that race. Only paying 3 places, but a decent enough handicap, and it's a decent price. And then we've got the 305, A Girl Like Me, 16 to 1. Good price, happy with that. Paying 6 places on Sky Bet. Most places are paying 5. Avoid a bookmaker paying 4 because it's just a bit tight. 405 Sedgefield paying 5 on Sky Bet. Most bookmakers paying 4. Avithos 7 to 1. And then 405 Thurles, again Sky Bet 6. Most bookmakers 5. I'd avoid bookmakers paying 4. And that's Dirt MC 16 to 1. We've got 20p each way lucky 15, and then an additional 25p each way double on the 2 6th place races. So A Girl Like Me and Dirt MC. So that's 650 of that. Bet 4. We've got a win lucky 15. I was chopping and changing about how to do some of these, and I've ended up doing a win lucky 15. So I think all these horses are overpriced. But equally, it wouldn't surprise me if none of them won. So I'm not giving you a load of confidence with this bet, but I think it's definitely viable. So 312 Southwell, Patsy Fagan 72, 510 Sedgefield, Manila Charmer 15 to 8, 630 Newcastle Blazing Hot 3 to 1, and then the big price 7 o'clock Newcastle Imperial Command 9 to 1. That race is they are paying 2 places as 7 runners. It was borderline. I could have put it in an each way bet at 9 to 1. I've stuck it in the lucky 15. All 4 of those, I said I like them. I think they're overpriced, but they're competitive enough little races, most of them. It's a 40p win lucky 15, £6 you bet. And the final bet, which is the one that's probably less sexy by a mile, it's a £1.50 each way treble, 3 horses. 320 Huntington, only horse at Huntington we've got today. Rappaport 5 to 1, 415 Thurles, Franciscan Port 13 to 2, and 422 Southwell. Sky Bet paying 4, but it's fine if it's not fine. It's better for 4, but I'll take it elsewhere. Carat 5 to 1, and we've got a 150 each way treble there. That's bet 5. Okay, that is what I've got for you today. Good luck to you. The omens are brilliant, aren't they? That we've never made profit when we've gone a bigger stake, and clearly we had a good day yesterday, so surely the luck will run out. Either way, the bets are on. That's what I'm doing. Good luck to you. Good luck to me. See you in the morning. Thanks very much.